Good morning guys and welcome back to another video with me. If you're new, my name is Amy and I have been on a weight loss journey for the last couple of years following the Starch Solution and using the principles of calorie density. I want to show you what I'm eating every single day as a busy mum on the go, how I eat massive portions of delicious food every single day to get and stay lean. I'm a volume eater, so I eat so much food and I never thought you could eat a lot of food and be lean. I thought that was just an impossible thing and I used to try eating tiny little portions of food and was completely unsatisfied and it was not sustainable. Anyway, I'm super passionate about this lifestyle. I want to show you what I'm eating today. Obviously, it's 10 o'clock. I need to fly out the door. Thank you, dishwasher. I need to fly out the door right now because I'm going to go pick up my little sister from her school because my mum and her boyfriend are down partying in London. So I need to go and get my little sister. And I've just been working. I need to make some breakfast, but I want to show you how I do this on the go because I have no idea what I'm about to make for myself in a very short period of time. You guys know I always start my day with veggies. Obviously, I do. However, I don't have any veggies prepared. I'm very unorganized. Oh my gosh, come on, Amy, what are you doing? Right, okay, let's figure this out together. I'm gonna go hunting in my fridge to see what I've actually got. Right, I have got nothing interesting. What's that? Hummus. Okie dokie, guys, I have decided I'm gonna make myself a lovely big overnight oat jar, but not overnight oats, my 2-minute oats, 2-minute oat jar situation with just loads of stuff bunged in there, so it's a quick and easy one on the go. And I don't have any veggies that I've cooked up, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat a massive bit of cucumber and some carrots. This will be my car nibbles en route, my low calorie density goodness. I always like to start my day with low calorie density veggies or fruits, whatever, but I'm gonna be taking these with me. So let's do this quick overnight oat jar before I've gotta go. Hopefully my video will show you how you can do this super fast when you're a very busy person, how you can still eat incredible food to get lean. So whilst I'm making these oats, I also want to make sure I bulk them out because as I mentioned, I'm a volume eater. I need a lot of food to be satisfied. So I'm gonna put some apples in there. When you're thinking about eating foods that will make you full and satisfied, you want to have a combination of starches and also really good non-starchy stuff. So I'm going to be opting for some lovely apples for my low calorie density goodness. And what else can I put in here? I could put my carrots in the jar, actually. That could be quite fun. Actually, no, let's go with berries. I'm going to go berries instead. Most people think if you want overnight oats, you have to make it the night before. That is not true. If you want any kind of oaty thing, you can make it there and then and eat it 2 minutes later. That's why I call it my 2-minute oats, because I am not prepared enough to make overnight oats. Okay, so this is going to give us loads of good crunch. The crunchier our meals are, the better, the more in touch we are with our hunger fullness cues. So always think about the crunch. Okay, I'm going in with 1 cup of oats. I'm going in with just under a cup of water. Not water, soya milk. And then I'm going in with about half a cup of water as well. Okay, we'll also have some cinnamon, loads and loads of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. We're going in with vanilla. Right, let's just give that a really nice mix. You guys know I don't really use any sweetener, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna chop a banana into here. Actually, hold on, do I need a banana? Do I need a banana? That's the question. Banana is extra sweet, but let's have a little taste to see if we need it. Yeah, banana is my favorite form of sweetness. Oh my gosh, especially when you get a really ripe banana. It's incredible. So I am actually working on recipes I'm going to be doing for Chef AJ. So I'm going to be on Chef AJ, and I think not this weekend, but next weekend. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And I do think I'm going to go for my classic favorites. I'm going to go for a chocolate cake with oats and beans and all that kind of stuff. And I'm also going to go for my sweet potato chocolate pudding because those are some of my favorite things. I know I haven't had the pudding in ages, but I mean, oh my God, that would be so good actually. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for those because I think those would just be winning. I don't think I've seen anything like that on Chef AJ before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think yeah, I think it'll be Nice to showcase some really good sweet stuff, because you guys know I love my sweet stuff. Okay, I'm going to go in with loads of blueberries. There we go. Food done, less than 5 minutes. Breakfast is sorted. Remember, I've got my carrots and I've got my cucumber. Food does not have to be complicated. It can be darn easy. Whole foods are incredible. I could have made this any flavor I want. Anyway, I'm going to dash out the door. I don't know when I'm going to eat this, because I don't know. Am I hungry yet? I'm not sure. But if I'm hungry, I will be hungry for these. If I'm not hungry, then I won't be hungry for these. So I'll eat this first, and that's how I know I'm hungry, and then I'll move on to this one afterwards. Anyway, I'll chat to you guys later. I'm not sure what we're doing for the rest of the day, but I'll see you. Just in the car, and I'm going to start munching on my carrot and my cucumber. I did peel it because it's not organic, but the carrots are. Yeah, I'm going to munch on that while I'm driving. So I am here waiting to pick up my little sister, and I have been thinking about something recently, and I've been on a journey with something recently that I haven't really chatted about. It's a bit of a strange one, to be honest. Well, not really a strange one, but I don't even feel like it's worth chatting about, but it also is because I feel like I'm going through something on an emotional level, which is a strange thing. So obviously you guys know food is such an emotional thing. It's attached to you emotionally. We don't just eat for fuel, although I would like to say that I do. I also, everyone eats because it's an emotional thing. So I have had a strange emotional attachment to warm drinks. They are warm, they are snuggly. It just gives me that like kind of feeling. I have it in the morning. A lot of people are the same way. I have it in the morning, I have it at night time. I have it if I'm feeling stressed. I have it if I'm just wanting something to hold and sip and stuff, if I'm not hungry, but I always reach for a warm drink. You guys know for a long time it was biscuit tea. Then I wasn't really enjoying the caffeinated feeling. So then I switched to carob, and then I've switched to the decaf, like whole earth stuff, not decaf coffee. It's like a coffee substitute, but it's got no coffee in it. It's not a decaffeinated thing. But recently I've been not enjoying my drinks, in the sense that I want to have something that I want to sit with and sip on, but I've not been enjoying the taste of my drinks. Or just like, I've just not been enjoying them for some reason, and I'm not quite sure why that is. But basically, I've been trying to figure out what to do, and I've been obviously on a journey to hunt through different drinks. But I've got to the conclusion now that I actually just don't think I want them anymore. So this is the strange thing. So although I don't physically want to be drinking them, I have an emotional attachment to wanting to drink them. So that is a really interesting thing. So my mum stopped drinking teas and coffees and all those kinds of things, and she's just drinking water at the moment. And so I've been chatting to her about it, and I was saying how I want to be drinking them, but I don't also want them because I'm just not super bothered by it. I guess also from a food in, food out calorie perspective, I probably do have about 4 to 5 cups usually, maybe like 3 or 4 cups, which probably amounts to about a good 100 to 200 calories a day from just plant milk, depending on what milk I'm using. Is it Oatly? Oatly is obviously much higher. So not that I'm trying to get any leaner, but it is just something worth thinking about, that your drinks also do count towards your calories and your weight loss, how fast you get there, to be honest. So also from that point of view, cutting down on potentially 100 or 200 calories a day just from the drinks could be an interesting thing to do if you have hit a plateau and you realize that you're reaching for a lot of drinks. But yes, so I'm on an emotional journey to switch over to just basically drinking water. Now, I don't have a love affair with water. I drink it because I force myself to drink it, but I don't love it. But I want to get to a place where I just enjoying water in its whole natural form. Not that there's anything wrong with teas or coffees. By all means, you guys have them. But for me personally, I'm realizing my body's not wanting that anymore. And it's really interesting how even through the Starch Solution and through being whole food plant-based, I feel like you're constantly evolving. You never just get to a point and then go, yeah, I'm here. You just constantly, you're mentally you're evolving, but physically you're evolving. There's just always a lot of evolution. So anyway, I'm now at the point where I still in the morning have a warm drink, because I want that snuggly feeling. But I'm not really drinking most of it. I'm probably drinking about half of it. And then I realize that I remind myself, and I realize that I'm just not enjoying it very much. And I'm like, ugh, that doesn't really taste super amazing. And I'm kind of done with it. And then I haven't really been having anything for the rest of the day. And I find that really hard. Like, it's almost as if I was quitting junk food again. That's how hard I'm finding it. Like, the evening times especially, because I'm wanting something warm and snuggly to sit down on the couch with when I do my editing. And I'm finding that incredibly hard, just having water instead of that. But I also find it so fascinating, like, the emotional connection that I have to a warm drink, which is the emotional connection times a million that people have to junk food. So it is so hard to break that cycle. And also I was chatting to my mum, you have to go through a period of slight uncomfort in order to get to the other side. Like, it is uncomfortable for me to sit at night on the couch with some water as opposed to a warm, snuggly drink of something. Now, that's an uncomfortable feeling, but I'm wanting to get to the other side. So therefore, I have to push past this feeling of uncomfortableness. Now, like I said, I didn't know whether I wanted to chat about this because it seems like such a tiny, unimportant thing. But I think for me, but I think it really speaks to what food and drink does to us emotionally and has that connection with us emotionally. So when we're thinking about quitting junk food, yes, it's the food aspects, the physical aspect, but also we need to work on our emotional selves just as much as anything else. You know, try and figure out what are we actually looking for when we go hunting for food? Like, what am I looking for at night when I'm wanting to sit down with a warm, snuggly something? What is that? Is it a lack of I don't know, like connection in the day? Is it I need to have a chat to James about something? I don't know what it is, but it's an emotional thing, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated if you want to know about it. I know it's a strange thing to chat about, and I'm sorry. You guys know I chat to you every single day, so therefore I'm gonna chat about the stuff that is going on, even the small stuff that's going on in my life. And I think the small stuff is important because although making a massive change seems really big, it's actually loads of little small things strung together. So each thing is a small thing in and of itself. Anyway, just on another note, I am going to be going on holiday in a couple of weeks' time. I know I've just got back from holiday. We are going, not James, my mum, my kids and I, and my brother and everyone, we're all going to be going down south to a really fun vegan festival in Glastonbury. It's only for like 4 days, but I'm super excited about it. And I was on the phone to my brother yesterday chatting about all the food plans. He quite enjoys food as well. He's vegan, and so we've been chatting about what we're going to do. We're going to do big chili. My sister-in-law is going to be doing a massive, like, lovely dal and stuff, so we're going to have Indian. I'm very excited. We're going to do all that whilst we're camping, so I'm excited to take you on the road there. Again, I probably don't think there's going to be any signal while I'm there, like there wasn't at the caravan place, but I'll still try and film and then upload like a full vloggy video kind of thing for you guys. Anyway, I am still waiting. She might be a little bit longer, and I'm getting a little bit hungry. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm going to dive in to my oats that I brought with me. Finally back at home, and my little sister Mai is a little bit hungry, and she loves a chocolate mint smoothie, and I really want to show her my cauliflower chocolate mint smoothie. I know I've shown this to you guys every single day the last few days, and I'm really sorry about that, but I just got to do it because I really want to show Mai how to do it, and it's just such an epic smoothie. So Mai is a student, and so therefore I want to. Mai doesn't do a lot of cooking, to be honest.
I don't really do anything. I can't even make a cup of tea.
That's okay. So we're gonna get you there. But my mission, she's just in the process of finishing her GCSEs, and my mission is to teach her how to make some really yummy, healthy things as a student for college next year when she starts properly in September. So this summer we're going to be diving in, and we're going to be doing some special Mai easy peasy college recipes. And I think this is going to be one of your favourites because I know you're going to love this one. So I actually want you to make it.
Okay.
Are you ready? Let me know if you would like to see a series of all the things that we get Mai to make. Right, okay, so we want around about a cup of cauliflower, frozen cauliflower. Don't get it everywhere. Oh, we're starting well. No. 2 bananas. Peel those, get those babies in there.
You know, I only learned how to peel bananas 2 years ago.
I feel like I'm teaching Abe. To be fair, Abe's actually really good in the kitchen.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Abe was really helpful making the gnocchi, you know. It's very cute.
I love gnocchi.
We can make some gnocchi later. I'll show you the gnocchi. It's just potatoes and oat flour. Very good.
That's actually quite good because I actually eat like so much like bought gnocchi.
2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, please.
This is a tablespoon.
That is a tablespoon.
Oh,
you're right, sausage. Making a dog's breakfast of this. Right, there we go.
I thought you meant like not half of this, but this.
No!
No, like half of this, so this. That's what I thought.
What are you talking about? Right, whack it in, child. Boom, baby. Oh, mama.
Oh wait, I've done it the wrong way. Shoot.
Okie dokie. Now this one is extra minty because we only we went in with mint extract as well as mint leafies. But just I just love the consistency. Look how thick that is. Oh my god. Look, you can turn it upside down. Oh my gosh.
You should do the thing you were like, you put it on your head.
I don't know if I trust myself that much, my. Okay, here we go, my. This is for you, Chestnut.
I'm so excited. It looks kind of like ice cream.
It is. It's like a thick ice creamy. Oh my gosh, this one's. This one's very exciting. Dig in and tell us what you think.
Okay. Oh my god, it's huge.
I know. It's ridiculously massive. This is. I'm gonna have to.
No, yeah, go.
That is so yummy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I've made it so much, but
That's
if
really
you haven't tried it already, please go make it because it's very, very tasty. Right, we're gonna go and enjoy this. Then we need to go and pick up Romy, and then might think about having some proper lunch when we get back. And I think we're gonna do leftover gnocchi because we've got loads left over in the fridge.
Yay.
So I'm wandering around the kitchen trying to figure out what I want to eat. There is loads of gnocchi, but I'm not really super in the mood for the gnocchi. It was very nice, but I'm feeling in a sweet mood. So I also had a look in the fridge and there's loads of chickpeas. So I want to make I'm feeling like ice cream these days, guys. I don't know why. It's not even super hot today, but I'm just really in the mood for ice creamy stuff. I'm going to do my chickpea berry ice cream. I'm really in the mood for that. I know I haven't done it in a little while, so I'll show you how I do it for anyone who is new and who is interested. But before I get into that, I'm also going to be having a big old pile of veggies. Obviously, I haven't had my regular veggies this morning yet, and I'm actually really in the mood for them. So let me get some veggies out and let me figure out what I'm gonna have. Okay, so in the fridge, I've got a purple cabbage and some courgettes. I'm gonna chop this up regular Amy style. Yee, good girl. In all honesty, I don't know whether I'm actually super in the mood for veggies, but because I have it as a habit to make veggies before I make anything else, I'm making the veggies anyway, and I'm gonna eat the veggies anyway, and that is the power of habits. You do things on repeat, even if you're not really thinking about it, and even if you're not super in the mood for it, you do it anyway. So I want to show you guys what I'm giving my. I've got her massive pile of gnocchi with the leftover sauce and some of the veggies because she really enjoys eating this way as well. Obviously, she's a lifelong vegan like me, eats mostly whole foods and occasionally different bits and pieces while she's out. But anyway, this is for my. Here's your snacks, my.
Thank you.
I'm curious to see your thoughts on the gnocchi. Now, obviously, it's not a store-bought gnocchi. Remember, it's homemade with love.
Okay. Oh, it's really nice.
Is it good? Oh, good stuff. So I think this day of eating is going to end up being a very simple but realistic day of eating. I'm not actually feeling in the mood to make like a massive ice cream thing. I'm just not really bothered. I just want to chill with my family. So I am going to have these veggies. So I'm glad I made them. It really is interesting. Whatever you actually end up making is the stuff that you end up eating because you've got it already made. It takes so much more effort to make something else. And I was thinking about what to have for my starchy element, and I realised I actually just really want some chickpeas. I could go and make a fancy recipe, and I know I love to share recipes with you guys, but sometimes I also just want to keep it simple. I can't make fancy recipes every single day. Sometimes days are a bit more realistic. So I'm going to go in with just a nice bit of bean, to be honest. I also have this very sad looking potato that I totally burnt the other day. I think the outside is completely ruined. Look how it's shrunk on the inside. However, I think I'm still gonna see what I can salvage from this and just whack it on the side. I was thinking I could do a breadcrumbed sweet potato, like in the air fryer into little discs or something, but again, I can't be bothered. And that's all right. Let me know if you guys prefer simple meals or more complicated ones. Everyone's a little different. Still yummy. I think the reality is the more simple your meals are, the easier it is to stay consistent, and probably the faster you will get lean. If you do super complicated recipes all the time, you're stimulated in so many different ways that you end up eating more, but when you keep it simple and basic, you end up eating the perfect amount. So I want to share with you guys lovely recipes, but also keep in mind, simple is often best. Okay, there we go. I've just sliced it up. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on here, because that always makes a sweet potato special. Right, there you go. Massive, gigantic, low calorie density. The thing I love about this is it's got loads of good wet starches. These are not dehydrated. They're not, they haven't sucked the water out of them. They're whole and they're wet. That's perfect. Exactly what you need. These chickpeas are cooked to perfection. They're like buttery, and I'm loving it. Don't underestimate the power of a simple meal. Anyway, I'm gonna head play with my babies, and Mama and I are gonna do a little workout in a bit once this has gone down. It's dinner time, and we are having a massive amount of sushi purely because my loves sushi, and so this is a my special to celebrate that she just finished her maths exam. So my mum gave us loads of goodies. So she gave us some cucumber, some lovely avocado, and she gave us loads of green beans as well. So I'm going to go green bean heavy with my sushi.
Can I?
I'll do loads of green beans.
I love green beans.
Fantastic. I'll do loads of green beans. That's brilliant. So I'm just about to chop everything up. We're going to have carrot, and James is picking up some pickled radish and some pickled ginger from town. So I have a tendency to snack on the rice as I am making sushi because it's so darn irresistible when it's hot and steamy, and it's, oh my gosh. So I want to keep my hands and my mouth occupied, so I'll show you what I'm going to have. I'm going to go for a lovely apple, but I'm not going to eat it like this because it's not much of a hand-to-mouth food. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it up into little slices, and then maybe like even little chunks or slivers, so that I can do a lot of like nibble, because that's what I'm kind of in the mood for. I am getting a little bit hungry, but I need to wait for James to get back with the ginger and stuff, and I'm going to be making everyone else's sushi now, so I need to keep myself occupied. And I know if I eat too much rice now, I'm not going to be hungry for the sushi later. So little slivers, nibble while I'm making everything.
Just one look and I can hear it going.
Good job, babe! Woo! Okay, everyone else is eating their sushi and I'm just making mine. I'm very excited. And I'm doing a strange thing. I've decided to put some hummus in my sushi because I can't be bothered to mash up chickpeas and make some mayo, which is what I would do to make a chickpea tuna. So I thought hummus is basically the same thing, right? So hummus is going in. I'm yet to see what it's like, but it should be tasty. Okay, so this is my gigantic sushi feast with the hummus, loads of pickled ginger, and a gigantic amount of green beans, which my mum gave. So I have finished my sushi, but Romy and I are about to dig into these amazing longons that James just picked up from the Chinese shop on the way back home. It's kind of like a lychee. I don't know if you guys have tried them. Let me know down below. But they're really darn delicious and they're very juicy. And so I'm going to mainly feed them to Romy, but I am going to eat a few in the process. So let's get stuck into these bad boys. Also, I am craving a warm drink so much. And it's really interesting psychology, but I don't need it, so I'm not going to have it. But yes, whew, the struggle is real.